Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have two 50 centimo coins for you, one from 1986 and one from the year 1989. And as you can see, the one on the left is from 1986 and the one on the right is from 1989. One of the things that you'll notice is that these portraits are not quite the same. So this portrait here has somewhat of a bigger head. This is a smaller head here. Look how this mustache comes down a little bit more defined than this one does. This is not just wear. These actually have a little bit of a slightly different image on the front for Marcelo H Del Pilar. And you can see that on both of those. It's Mr. Del Pilar on both of these, and if I can get the right light better on that one there, so you can see it better on that one. At the top of these coins it says Republica ng Pilipinas, and at the bottom underneath Mr. Del Pilar is the date 1986 and 1989. Now these coins were made from 1983 to 1990. There was a 1983 version in which there was incorrect spelling on it, and that's the one that's most valuable and most collectible. They are a copper nickel coin, and they have a smooth rim. And then on the back, they have this beautiful monkey-eating eagle. And on the back, you can really tell the difference much better in these two coins. So this is Pithecofaga jefferia. And it is the monkey-eating eagle from the Philippines. And this is the eagle that is quickly going extinct, a lot of people worry, because the woods, the trees, and the jungles are being used up for farmland and other resources. And this eagle, they're very worried that it is going to, when the forests get destroyed, the eagle won't be in the Philippines anymore. So it's somewhat protected. So if we look at this, we see the eagle, we see the Pithecofaga, and down here in 1983 there was a B instead of a P. So let me blow that up a little bit. See how there's a P there, C-O-P-H? On the 1983 error coin, there was a B there, C-O-B. So if you can find a 1983, that's a very collectible coin. These coins are collectible in some sense just because they look so good. But one of the things that you'll notice between the 1986 and the 1989 is that the eagle on the 1989 has more space. Look at the space up around the top here. And if you look right up here, if you can see the space here, and then look at the space on this one. That's not an optical illusion. This one actually takes up more of the coin than this one. If we put them right over the top of each other, you can see that this 1989 has way more space at the top up here than the 1986. So what happened was in 1989 they went to a slightly smaller design on the front and back, and the eagle got a little more space to fly on the back of the coin, or the reverse of the coin. We don't have the exact numbers on how many of these coins were made in 1989, but we know that in 1986 there were 120 million of them made. In 87 there was 1 million. In 88 there were 24 million. And in 1989 we just don't have good numbers for how many of these coins were made with the different image on it. Okay, well, if you're looking for these coins, they're not going to cost you a lot of money. They might cost you between 25 and 50 cents American, so maybe 1/4 to half of an American dollar. And they're not going to be great for selling to anybody else because they're very easy to get. However, they're great coins for your collection if you're just looking for animal coins, or if you're looking to fill all your Philippine years. And if you're going to fill your Philippine years, make sure you look for the 83 with a mistake, that you look for the 84, 86 that takes up the whole coin on the back, and then you look for the 89 and where there's space above the feathers for the coin. Greetings to Manila and Quezon City and the rest of you in the Philippines, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel, and if you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section.